everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Nogutula Khona. If this is your first time tuning on this channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by here. To my returning subscribers, thank you very much for being part of this channel. We are doing a Bible study series that is called Wisdom Comes from God, and today we are doing chapter 27, and I'll be reading on the NLT version. I think I only have two highlights for this chapter, so the video won't be that long. Verse 1, sorry. Don't brag about tomorrow, since you don't know what the day will bring. Let someone else praise you, not your own mouth, a stranger, not your own lips. A stone is heavy and sand is weighty, but the resentment caused by a fool is even heavier. Anger is cruel and wrath is like a flood, but jealousy is even more dangerous. An open rebuke is better than hidden love. Wounds from a sincere friend are better than many kisses from an enemy. A person who is full refuses honey, but even bitter food tastes sweet to the hungry. A person who stays from home is like a person who strays from home is like a person that strays from its nest. The heartfelt counsel of a friend is as sweet as perfume and incense. Never abandon a friend, either yours or your father's. When disaster strikes, you won't have to ask your brother for assistance. It's better to go to a neighbor than to a brother who lives far. Be wise, my child, and make my heart glad. Then I will be able to answer my critics. A prudent person foresees danger and takes precautions. The simpleton goes blindly on and suffers the consequences. Get security from someone who guarantees a stranger's debt. Get a deposit if he does it for a foreigner's. A loud, cheerful greeting early in the morning will be taken as a curse. A quarrelsome wife is as annoying as a constant dripping on a rainy day. Stopping her complaints is like trying to stop a wind or trying to hold something with greased hands. As iron sharpens iron, so a friend sharpens a friend. As work who tend a fig tree are allowed to eat the fruit. As workers who tend a fig tree are allowed to eat the fruit, so workers who protect their employers' interest will be rewarded. As a face is reflected in water, so the heart reflects the real person. Just as death and destruction are never satisfied, so human desire is never satisfied. Fire tests the purity of silver and gold, but a person is tested by being praised. You cannot separate fools from their foolishness, even though you grind them like grain with mortar and pestle. Know the taste of your flocks and put your heart into caring for your herds, for riches don't last forever, and the crown might not be passed to the next generation. After the hay is harvested and the new crop appears and the mountain grasses are gathered in, your sheep will provide a wool for clothing, and your goats will provide the price of a field, and you will have enough goats make milk for yourself, your family, and your servant. May God bless and the reading of his word. There's only one verse I'm going to talk about, and that's it. It is verse 17. As iron sharpens sharpens an iron, so a friend sharpens a friend. Friendships should build each other. You are not there to be served, but you are there to build and empower each other. I did a video where I was talking about circle and how fortunate I was to have good friends around me from the youngest age. I've always had good friends, and I think I did also share that at some point I was so worried if whether I am also sharpening them also as much as they do to me. And I guess I do. I actually do. I actually do sharpen, and that is something that I always constantly check myself with, that am I still the kind of friend that sharpens another friend? Because that is the responsibility that I have to do in every friendship that I have. That as iron sharpens an iron, so a friend sharpens a friend. A friend that sticks, NLT Bible, a friend sticks closer than a brother. And I have seen that it's quite true. So that is the greatest highlight for this verse. And okay, let me go to the second one. 80, know the state of your flocks and put your heart into caring for your herds. Be intentional about your profits. Put your heart on it, because yes, when you do something ibe inhliziyo yakho ingekho kulaa nto, you can tell by the results of that thing, but no, your heart is not there. You can tell by the way you conduct yourself towards loo nto, but your heart is not there. But when you put your heart on it, you excel in doing whatever you are doing, because your heart is there. Your whole being, your riches are stored in your heart. Your entire being is there and is there to excel. And excel doesn't mean perfection, but it's the energy, Sanalam. It's the energy that you put in what you do. So know the state of your flocks. Be informative of your prophets and put your heart on it. Know your put your heart into caring for your herds, and then the crown might not be passed to the next generation. If what you're doing, you're only doing for yourself. But if we are here to build an empire, if we are here to pass the baton to the next generation, then we need to work hard and we need to put our hearts on it. And thank you very much for being part of this Bible study. Please do read, take your time and read it and listen to what God has to say to you about it. Thank you very much.